body was admitted. I am Terry McGill, champion volleyball coach who steered Bethany to 7 straight middle school titles in the 90s. I am the owner of the world's largest private collection of Morrisonians, collector of the finest set of hats on this campus, and the possessor of an immaculate set of bonsai trees. But Romans 3:23 is very clear. I'm Terry McGill, a sinner. At a base level, the same every day as everyone in this room, everyone on the planet. When we understand this, we can truly love everyone. Grasp the connective value of understanding your common humble status. Number 4, seek a spirit of generosity. Some of you returned from missions trip this year having heard that giving should cost us something personally. That's a different message than the world screams at us every day. John D. Rockefeller, so commonly enshrined as the example of how futile wealth is as a source of satisfaction, was quoted as saying regarding his money, I've made millions, they have brought me no happiness. Wayne Rooney, famous English footballer, recently awarded a new contract, a big pay raise. He makes as much as Barack Obama does in a year in 1 week. Wayne Rooney does. But the announcer asked a searing question. Is he happy? I regularly see smiles on the faces of members of this community and members of this class as we give time, money, talent to any number of fundraisers and events and programs. In Acts 20:35, the Apostle Paul quoted Jesus as saying, it is more blessed to give than to receive. It's so often true that when we give, we receive. Awareness of God, admission of pride, acceptance of your equivalent status as a sinner, a spirit of generosity. Catholic priest Father Frank Sullivan said there are 2 things worth doing in life: to know the truth and to be in love. One truth that you found here at Morrison is that community is of great value. Former Morrison teaching wizard Elsie Quick, who was our first curriculum coordinator, she now ministers to the homeless in Vancouver, once said, we all long for acceptance. It's the togetherness factor that comes from acceptance that's at the heart of what you've loved about your experience here. As you leave here now, don't let money or status or any other the myriad of distractions that will tear at your life keep you away from building into the acceptance of the people that will be around you. The common English farewell goodbye pales in comparison when matched up with its Chinese counterpart, zaijian. We're glad that many of you will be back here soon. Modern travel has made December and May alumni seasons here at Morrison. And when alumni get together, the connectivity is an amazing pleasure. But after tomorrow, the plaza will never feel quite the same. It's not yours anymore. But no one can take your memories. They'll be with you, and when you get together, you'll tell those stories. They'll just keep coming out. I was chatting with former Superintendent Pep Peterson. I said, Pep, when we get to heaven, we're just going to sit around and tell little Morrison stories. And he said, and nobody will be listening, but we'll just keep telling them anyway. There's probably more truth in that than I'd like to admit. But good community does generate rich history and good thought. So earlier this week, I read through your comments in this year's Morrisonians, and you're just going to have to trust that I've been working on this talk for about a month. I did not sift through your comments and gather these ideas to regurgitate here to you tonight. Happily, these comments are a review of what these people think. So kudos to teachers and parents for your involvement in their lives. Thanks be to God for presenting truth to us. Don't limit the gift of generous community living to this portion of your life. Communicate with God, connect with people, construct community, combat the loneliness that afflicts this world. So we believe in you guys. We look forward to your stories of community. Thank you.
Each year, a variety of awards of excellence are presented to outstanding individuals in the graduating class. You can see the history of winners of these awards on plaques that hang in the office, in the hallway in the office. Tonight's winners will be added to those plaques. The school superintendent, Mr. Tim McGill, will be presenting these awards. In the event of a tie, would both recipients come forward to receive the award. The valedictorian award is presented to the graduating senior with the highest grade point average at the end of 8 semesters, all 8. To be eligible for consideration as valedictorian, a student must have completed no fewer than 3 semesters at Morrison Academy and is required to complete the 8th and final semester at Morrison. With a 4.14 GPA, the valedictorian for the class of 2014 is Chili Nee. The salutatorian is the graduating senior with the second highest grade point average at the end of 8 semesters. Again, a student must have completed no fewer than 3 semesters at Morrison Academy and is required to complete the 8th semester at Morrison. This year's salutatorian with the 4.11 GPA, Jamie Wong. The William Shakespeare Drama Award is presented to the most outstanding senior thespian who has participated in at least 3 Morrison drama productions with a leading or major role in at least 2. This year's honor is given to Elizabeth Hansen. John Philip Sousa Band Award is presented to the senior band member chosen as most distinguished in talent and service. This year's honor goes to Mark McGill. The National School Choral Awards are presented to the senior boy and girl chosen as contributing most to the high school choral program. The committee this year requested this be awarded to 2 girls instead. I asked them both to come up together. Those 2 are Megan Campbell and Alice Yuen. The National School Orchestra Award is presented to the senior member or members of the orchestra chosen as most outstanding in talent and service. That honor this year is going to Esther Wong. Outstanding Athlete Awards are presented each year to a senior male athlete and a female athlete who have demonstrated excellence in a variety of high school sports, including not only competence and ability, but also character and testimony. This year's outstanding female athlete is Hannah Kim. And the outstanding male athlete is Jacob Van Single. And as we have already heard from, but now to present, the Outstanding Citizen Award is presented to the senior who best typifies the ideals and expectations of Morrison Academy. This year's award is presented to Dave Luther. The Kenneth G. Klefsis Memorial Award goes to the senior boy and girl who have most consistently demonstrated a commitment to Christ in daily life, involvement in campus organizations and completing tasks, encouragement to fellow students to strive to reach their potential, integrity and good character in his/her individual daily life. Kenneth Klefsis was the high school principal and then superintendent at Morrison from 1986 to 1989. He died of a heart attack shortly after the class of '89's graduation. Our female recipient is Jamie Wong. It's nice to have proud parents. The male honor goes to Jacob Van Sinkle.
That's my son.
This could be a long night, parents. The Stephanie Lee Memorial Award is presented to the senior who best typifies the fruit of the Spirit described in Galatians 5:22-24. These qualities, which were evident in the life of Stephanie Lee, who died as a junior at Morrison in 1982. This year, these qualities were also evident and now rewarded to Dave Luther. The Johnny Vandenberg Award is a $500 scholarship presented each by 4 friends of Johnny and his surviving wife. These 5 choose a senior who submits a series of essays that they determine best characterizes the verse that Johnny epitomized, Micah 6:8. He has shown you, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, to act justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God. Johnny's friends and wife have chosen that award to go to Jamie Wong. Well, this is the time that we present the class of 2014, I do, to the Board of Trustees. And it just doesn't seem right that we wouldn't have the whole class here. It's a challenge this year. We got one who has, as of this morning, a badly scratched cornea. and is in a lot of pain. It's pretty hard to figure out who that is up there. We have another who's had a high fever, really couldn't get out of bed, but is sitting there half alive. And we have one that's even a bigger challenge. We have one that is a little over a week ago was hit by a car and has been in the hospital basically that whole time, but not tonight. And so tonight, I would like to ask Mary Lou to come out here and join us. She couldn't walk the aisle, so I'm going to ask her parents to walk the aisle. And this will be a special way to get your rose. Would Mary Lou's parents still please come up here? Well, I think the Lou family probably got the best picture tonight. Not because I was standing behind the picture. And now, will the entire class of 2014 please rise? Mrs. Alicia Edwards, members of the Morrison Academy Board of Trustees, faculty, parents, family, and friends, it gives me great pleasure as the high school principal to announce to you that these students have completed all their required courses of study. And so I present to you the Morrison High School graduating class of 2014. At this time, our chairman of the school board, Mrs. Alicia Edwards, will be presenting each graduate with a diploma and a Bible. The significance of the Bible under the diploma is that God's word serves as a foundation of truth. It's our hope that in your quest for truth and purpose, each of you will keep God's word as the cornerstone of your life. Would all but the first row of graduates please be seated? I'll learn how to use a break one of these days. Anna Gabrielle Bridges. Megan Nicole Campbell. Michael Lane Chen. John. Xuanling Joyce Chen. Jesse Chen. Kevin Chen. Teresa Chen. William S. Chen. Dawei David Chen. Timothy Chen. Evan Chi. Mingyang Albert Chi. Evangeline M. Shaw. An Lee, Leanne Cho. Angela Cho. Megan Ariel Chow. Fiona Sansan Davidson. Rongguang David E. Raymond Gant. Daisy Gibson. Jordan Andrew Gillette. Elizabeth Joy Hanson. Justin Yao Xiao. Helene Xu. Stephen Hu. Jeremiah Shengyang Wang. Malia Grace Johnson. Evangeline Iris Kelly.